Hi, I'm Laura the Library Lady, and welcome to this episode. Summertime is a great time for families to take vacations. And right now, since we're in the middle of a heat wave, July 2013, this is also a great time to stay indoors at your public library or creating a book of your own with your children. You can do so in many different ways. Today, I'm only going to talk about one. On your vacation, if you love taking pictures like I do, you can become a member of Snapfish, which I use, or Shutterfly, or at Costco or wherever you have access to taking your pictures and making a book. I think it would be wonderful if every year, if you went on one trip, that you would take the pictures and make a family book. These would serve as great heirlooms that your children would treasure, and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. So I have one here. I made this through Snapfish, and it's our 2000 family trip to Harper's Ferry. We go there at least once a year. It's in West Virginia, not far from here, and a great place to go. So this is my opening page, and you see here it closes. I chose the book format, you choose the picture, and then you write the text. So the nice thing about this is that you can use your child's vocabulary, and each year the vocabulary can get harder. So this is a great way to not only read, but also help your children develop writing skills. So this was one of our trips. This is some text, and I love to take pictures of my family walking. So that's my brother, father, and mother. And they're walking on the streets of Harper's Ferry. And Harper's Ferry is very historical because that's where John Brown decided to attack an American arsenal during the Civil War, or right as the Civil War was starting. And this is also the place that I believe the NAAC, one of their first meetings, was there. So I love to take pictures of flowers, and I just found these flowers very beautiful because they were black. I haven't seen blooms that were black, so I took that picture and I wrote that text. Also, West Virginia, as you know, is very hilly, and I also love trains, so I incorporated that in my book as well. So whatever your children like, whether it's flowers, trains, mountains, you can incorporate that into your book, and you can write about what happened. So I enjoyed writing this book. It's an heirloom that we'll have forever. I'm the author and the illustrator, and so this book is not available at your local library. It will be available in your family library, and this provides a family history. This is a great way to do it. And it's bound, so it's well preserved. Well, you can do it any way you want to. This is just one way. Now I have the second book, so this is 2011, the first book. This is my 2012 book, and it's still by Snapfish. We actually went to New Orleans to a sculpture garden, which was fascinating. So this is when I open this book, it has a tissue paper, and you choose the cover, you choose the color, you choose everything, and so that's great for your kids. And this is great for sequencing, telling stories, remembering what happened. It's great for all of that. So this was a wonderful garden in New Orleans, and let's see, do I have the name of it? Yes, the New Orleans Museum of Art. So their museum has a sculpture garden, which I've never been to before. So I took pictures of the actual sculptures, and I took pictures of my family. Sorry, I'm outside and something's flying around here. Once again, I love to take pictures of my family, the back of my family walking. I love that, especially when family members have lost the ability to walk and have regained it. So that's a big deal to me. And I just really enjoyed this book, and I want to show you one, and I added all the text. That's something that you can do with your children. And I wanted to show you one of my favorite pictures. So each page, you decide what kind of picture, what size, how much text, all of that. So each individual page you design. So you are the author and the photographer, and you do the layout of the book. This is great for your kids, and you can get coupons and everything for this. But I saw this bridge and I just fell in love, and I took this picture, and you know, I just have a digital camera. Didn't this come out just beautifully? Can you see that? It's one of my favorite pictures of that particular outing, and I just captured it. Of course, it will never take the place of being there, but I was really glad I was able to capture that picture. It's my favorite picture of the entire book, except for the ones with my family. So these are 2 books from 2 different years, and so now I'm going to have to create one for 2013, and I'm really excited about that. So this is just an idea. You know, sometimes you're the author, you're the illustrator, you decide. You could decide to do anything that you want. It will definitely help your child with their writing skills, with their reading skills, with their spelling skills, with all of that. If you see someone with a white shirt on, that might be my dad watering the flowers. We do have a front garden and a back garden, and we're both going to be going in soon because of the heat. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. You can find these, like I said, on snapfish.com, shutterfly.com. I think Costco does this, and perhaps Walmart. And like I said, you can do any format that you want. It doesn't have to be pictures. It could be drawings. It could be anything you want. But this way, you're the author, editor, artist, illustrator, bookbinder, the whole 9 yards. And it's not super expensive. It does take time, but what a great way to spend time with your kids this summer, especially during a heat wave. So be safe no matter where you are, and enjoy your summer. Thanks so much.